Good morning, my family, friends, and relatives. Welcome back to the reading of the book 366 Inspiring Hymn Story for Daily Devotions. And today I read for you from the hymn text, O Sacred Head, Now Wounded, attributed to Bernard of Clairvaux, born in 1091 and went home in 1153. Translated into German by Paul Gerhardt, born in 1607 and went home in 1676. Translated into English by James Alexander, born in 1804 and went home in 1859. And when they had plaited a crown of thorns, they put it on his head, and a reed in his right hand, and they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews! And they spit upon him, and took the reed, and smote him on the head. Matthew chapter 27, verse 29 and 30. It is difficult to join our fellow believers each Lenten season in the singing of this Passion hymn without being moved almost to tears. For more than 800 years, these worshipful lines from the heart of a devoted medieval monk have portrayed for parishioners a memorable view of the suffering Savior. This remarkable text has been generally attributed to Bernard of Clairvaux, the very admirable abbot of a monastery in France, forsaking the wealth and ease of a noble family for a life of simplicity, holiness, prayer, and ministering to the physical and spiritual needs of others. Bernard was one of the most influential church leaders of his day. Martin Luther wrote on him, He was the best monk that ever lived, whom I admire beyond all the rest put together. O Sacred Head, Now Wounded was part of the final portion of a lengthy poem that addressed the various parts of Christ's body as he suffered on the cross. The 7 sections of the poem consider his feet, knees, hands, side, breast, heart, and face. The stanzas of the hymn was translated into German in the 17th century and from German into English in the 19th century. God has preserved this exceptional hymn, which has led Christians through the century to more ardent worship of His Son. Now let me read for you the hymn text. O Sacred Head, now wounded, with grief and shame weighed down, now scornfully surrounded with thorns thy only crown. How art thou pale with anguish, with sore abuse and scorn? How does that visage languish, which once was bright as morn? What thou, my Lord, hast suffered was all for sinners' gain. Mine was the transgressions, but thy the deadly pain. Lo, here I fall, my Savior, this I deserve thy place. Look on me with thy favor, vouchsafe to me thy grace. What language shall I borrow to thank thee, dearest friend, for this thy dying sorrow, thy pity without end? O make me die forever, and should I fainting be, Lord, let me never outlive my love to thee. Now let me sing for you this hymn. O Sacred Head, now wounded, with grief and shame weighed down, now scornfully surrounded with thorns thy only crown. How art thou pale with anguish, with sore abuse and scorn? How does that visage languish, which once was bright as morn? What thou, my Lord, hast suffered was all for sinners' gain. My was the transgressions, but died the deathly pain. Lo, here I for my Savior, this I deserve thy place. Look on me with thy favor, vouchsafe to me thy grace. What language shall I borrow to thank thee, dearest friend, for this thy dying sorrow, thy pity without end? Oh, make me thy follower, and sure thy fainting be. Lord, let me never, never outlive my love to thee. Ponder anew your suffering Savior, then commit your life more fully to Him. Allow this musical truth to help you in your meditation. Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you have a good day ahead. See you another time. Bye bye.